I hope you're getting a lot of tomatoes from your garden. I know we still are. And today I'm going to show you a great healthy recipe to make. It's fresh garden tomato soup, and you can make it with tomatoes from your garden or buy some at the local farmer's market. So here's how. So our main ingredient here is tomatoes, and as you can see, there's yellow tomatoes and red tomatoes. I think there's 3 or 4 different varieties here. They're fresh from the garden, but you could also get them from your farmer's market. And there's 13 cups of sliced and cored tomatoes, and they still have their peel. 1 cup chopped onion, and 3 14.5 ounces, it says, chicken broth, and 2 garlic cloves crushed. And then towards the end you're also going to need, of course, salt, black pepper, and you may want to add some sliced fresh basil and grated lemon rind and 1 teaspoon butter. And I always add some Parmesan cheese and a little croutons. So, why do I always try to leave skins on and the seeds of tomatoes if I can in a recipe? Well, I've read some research, and it says researchers from New Zealand studied the major antioxidants and antioxidant activity in different fractions, the skin, the seeds, and the pulp of 3 different tomato cultivars. And it was found that the skin fraction of all the cultivars had significantly higher levels of total phenolics, total flavonoids, lycopene, ascorbic acid, and antioxidant activity compared to their pulp and seed fractions. Thus, if you're looking at tomatoes for the health benefits and the antioxidants to prevent cancer, then be sure to consider using the peel and the seeds in your recipe. I've already placed 1 teaspoon of olive oil in here, and now I'm adding our 1 cup of diced onions. As you can see, I've heated the oil. And we're going to cook this until the onions are translucent. 4 to 6 minutes. So it's been about 5 minutes, and I should have said translucent. You just want to have the onion tender. We got just a little brown, which is great. Now we want to add our crushed garlic, 2 cloves. Get all that great garlic. Oh, onions and oil or butter. Oh, it smells so good. And then you add garlic and it's even better. And then we want to add our tomatoes. And our broth. Don't want to add quite all of this. This is 48 ounces. Yeah, that's good. Now we mix it up a little. And we're going to let this come to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down to sim. And come back in 45 minutes to an hour. And then we're going to use our immersion blender. Remember, if you have tomato waste, such as the core or spoiled tomatoes, and you have chickens, be sure to treat your chickens with that tomato waste. To them, it's a big treat, isn't it, girls? They just love tomatoes. It's been about a half hour. Now it's time to use our immersion blender. If you don't have one of these, you can use a regular blender. And the soup could be eaten without doing that, but tastes a lot better this way. Okay, I'm going to continue doing this, but you don't have to listen to it. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, see? You really can't see any of the skins. It's all in the broth. So now we're going to let that broth cook down a little bit more, maybe another half hour, 45 minutes. Now you want about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. That looks good. About similar for salt. And you can always taste it if you need more. Teaspoon butter. You're going to want a teaspoon of lemon peel, or even fresh lemon grind if you have it. And to me, it's this lemon peel that just adds that something extra to the soup. And you could add fresh basil if you want, but our family prefers the dehydrated basil. So we're going to add about a tablespoon of that. Maybe a little less than a tablespoon. And now mix it all up. Get that butter melted. Now all you have to do is dish it up. We like it with a little Parmesan on it. And you can also put in croutons if you like it that way. Oh, this is really good. Gotta have another taste. So it actually made 7 of these cartons to freeze and then 1 bowl to eat fresh. But my husband took the bowl to eat fresh and my son came in and one of these is already missing before I can freeze it. So I like to make several batches of this wonderful soup and freeze individual proportions. You know, in the middle of winter, and I'm looking outside and there's snow everywhere, you have a little bit of this soup at work, you know, you just put it in the microwave, warm it up, put some Parmesan on top, and it brings back the taste of summer. It's really a great soup to make, and believe me, it is nutritious for you too, and not really that high in calories. So this is Prepper Potpourri saying, please subscribe, share the knowledge, and thumbs up if you like this video.